This is AJ Jacobson with Rivals.com. I'm sitting here right next to Jordon Scott, day 3 of fall camp, which coincides with Media Day 2018. How was practice today?
It was great.
Great?
It's a normal practice.
Yeah. You know, yesterday I went on the social media, as I like to do occasionally, and I showed a photo of the top half of Jordon Scott, and I was like talking about the weight shifting upstairs. Tell me about your off-season weightlifting and how much power you've packed onto this body of yours.
I gained 7 pounds of muscle over the off-season, and I lost like 10 pounds of fat. So in terms of bulking up and getting stronger, that's what I did, and I plan on using it well.
There you go. What are the strength and conditioning coaches telling you? What parts of Jordon do they want you to work on the most? I mean, what are they saying?
They just wanted me to lose weight.
Yeah.
But overall, I think I need to get stronger core and more definition in my arms.
Okay. Well, you're getting there. You're definitely working. You could tell you're working. Going from Florida and growing up in Florida and then coming out here to Oregon is such a shock. It's a culture shock. It's a weather shock. It's just a shock. How do you like your decision?
I love it. It's a place I want to be, and I'm happy to be here.
Now, there was a Cali flock, but before that, what was it, Brandon? Florigan, yeah. So you're part of Florigan. You still good with that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. But what about more people coming out here from Florida? I'm hearing there's still some interest from your state.
Yeah, we just got a Florida commit yesterday.
Yeah.
So, I think his name Jordon or something.
Yeah.
4-star linebacker.
Yeah. He's a baller. That
yeah.
Kid, yeah. Saw him at Saturday Night Live. The kid can play. Yeah. And then I know you've got a buddy back there. I don't know if you can even talk about this, but Jacobson, you know, he's an old buddy of yours, right? Yeah,
I've known him for a while, so I'm waiting to see his commitment day, August 27th. So
August 27th. Last I saw you two, I think it was on the beach there in Florida. Is that accurate? Is that
yep.
What you heard?
Yeah.
Was that spring break or is that summer break?
Spring break.
Okay. So do you go back? How many times have you been back to Florida since you came out here?
Like 5 times, I think.
Oh, okay. 5. Is it just to see the family and friends, or do you miss home, or that's kind of going back quite a bit?
I mean, I try to go back every opportunity I can. I got family there, and my grandma is still there, so I try to see all my family, and I still work out, so I got to go home when I can.
Yeah, no, and I totally get it. Now, are your folks and friends, are they able to see all your games? I mean, in terms of on TV, etc.
Well, I mean, my mom has Pac-12 Network, but my other family members, they only see the games that's like on ESPN because, you know, it's like SEC country over there, so.
You know, I never had the chance to ask you this when you committed. I mean, coming all the way out from Florida, that's a huge decision because, I mean, it's so different. Why did you make that decision? Wow, that's like takes huge guts to make a commitment to play football so far from home.
Once I knew Levu got the job, it was DC, and I mean, like, as a kid, I always wanted to go to Oregon. I always used to tell my Little League coaches that if I ever got the opportunity to go to Oregon, I would be flashy in the nicest jerseys and have the nicest facilities. And I knew that, like, coming here without an official visit, I knew it was a big, like, leap of faith, but I knew Oregon is the best place. I mean, like, it's the best facilities. They got the best everything.
You know, I've known some motivational speakers in my day. One of my favorites right now is Joe Salavea. That guy can pump me up. Talk about Coach Joe and what he's brought out of your game.
Coach Joe is just basically, in my life of football, I think he was meant to be here with me right now because he's shown me that power is more than just being able to push somebody over or force somebody to go one way, but you can have finesse with your power. And I never, like, used that before in high school, so him showing me those things, and I know him being in the NFL for 13 years, that he knows the position well. So when things are happening and I come to the sideline during the game and tell him what's going on, he quickly can tell me from what he's done how to fix it.
Interesting. I remember when you first showed up, I was scouting you and watching you practice, and I was like, wow, that guy's got the bull rush down. I mean, no, you don't need to teach him anything more about bull rushing. What else have you added to your arsenal of moves since you've been here?
I think the biggest thing is, like I was telling you, Coach Joe showed me more than just a bull rush, but you can rush with one arm and it still be a bull rush, or stab and club off the bull rush, or pull a button jerk. You got the double hand swipe. It's a lot of moves that I'm trying to work on right now, but Coach Joe is definitely the epicenter of all my pass rush moves.
Yeah, nice. The epicenter. I like that. That's good. That's good. Okay, just a couple more things. One of them is offensive linemen. They're trying to block you right now. Tell me some guys that are really tough to go against in practice. I know we're not in pads right now, but just looking at the team, who's tough?
First, I want to say that pads don't change anything for D lineman, O lineman.
Okay.
Because it's still, you got to play with your hands. If you're using your shoulders, you're getting blocked. But I would say Jake Hansen is the best. In my opinion, I don't go against the outside people.
Right.
Only guards in the center. But Jake Hansen is the best technician on the team in terms of blocking. I think he has all the nuances of O-line down, hand placement, feet, body control, all of that. So Jake Hansen is definitely the guy I go to war with.
Fantastic. Last question I got for you, Jordon. Tell Duck fans one thing about yourself that they don't know.
I like to cook.
You like to cook. Like what are you cooking?
A couple weeks ago on 4th of July, I had a cookout for me and the guys from Florida and a couple other people. I made my first rack of ribs, and I made some burgers on the grill, handmade burgers from ground beef. I made some baked beans, some Italian sausage, some steak. So I like to cook.
Dang, and what was the feedback you got from these guys?
Well, I mean, that was my first time cooking for them, so they already knew it was going to be good.
Man, I wish. I think my invitation got lost in the mail. Oh well. Hey, Duck fans, there you have it. Jordon Scott, you know to keep an eye on him. I need to tell you that. Thanks, Jordon.
No problem.
Appreciate it.